Alright, so I'm in the middle of writing another script where I bite off way more than I can chew and then sink into a depression over how miserable I've become. And you know, I just really want to make some goddamn content. Also, I've become obsessed with Hollow Knight because the rule of Grimm is first time is good and second time is God. This is me going back to Hollow Knight after my first incomplete playthrough and falling in love with it 3 times as hard. And what better way to aggressively show off my unique brand of love for fictional properties in a timely manner than a boss ranking list inspired by the glorious Rusty of Superforge. I'm sorry for tainting your name by uttering it on my channel. But I'm not gonna lie, I find most other rankings of Hollow Knight bosses to be rather dull, mostly because listening to someone talk with the slight whine of a scorned noob in their voice isn't fun for me. I find Rusty's ranking list to be particularly enjoyable because he has such a colorful, diverse, punchy way with words that even listening to him talk about the most mundane things is fun for me.
The primal aspid is the regular aspid's young and reckless dipshit cousin, the Dirt Carver. Known to the knights that have actually been killed by one as the stupid fucking bullshit Dirt Carver, I was curious to find out what was making the sound of someone enthusiastically unclogging a toilet. The Shadow Creepers do not give a damn. They physically do not have the energy capable of giving a damn about anything but where they get their food and water from, or wait, actually. Well, shit, never mind, they don't even do that.
I, however, am not confident in my ability to write 10 pages of clever jokes woven into my every sentence, so instead I will cheese this list by choosing a super original do not steal angle to approach this with. I'm going to rank the Hollow Knight bosses in order of how much I would enjoy engaging in a dalliance with them. Using PG-13 language, of course, this is YouTube.
I want 2 short nails so I can fuck pussy.
I'm not sorry. Fluke Marm. Starting with the last thing I want to be naked with, Fluke Marm is objectively sexy, let's be real. But I'm hip and different and not like other girls, and just, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't with the... and the... Ew. Vengefly King. It's just... there's nothing there. I don't know how to explain this, okay? If I attempt to view this guy through a sexual lens, I feel like I'm being assaulted by the doopy animation he does when he dives down and attacks. His pincers are like, and I'm not here for that. False Knight. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now that for the most part, I'm not distinguishing between dream bosses and their physical counterparts. For the purposes of this list, they're the same. Anyway, my thought process for this one was as follows. This is kinda nice. I'd slap it. However, I know that what I'd be fucking is actually this, and I'm sorry that feels like it would just be rape. Just standing in the same room with these guys feels like rape, and it's just, I can't. They're too innocent for this. Maggots probably don't even bang each other. They probably just cry until their tears pool up and form into an infant, which is then abandoned to a life of solitude, misery, and mold. Ugh, so tragic. A link to their GoFundMe will be in the description. Gru's mother. What can I say? This game doesn't have the most successful MILFs. Also, the trunk isn't doing it for me. There was some cuteness here, but then there was a trunk and that ruined it. Crystal Guardian. When I was taking notes for this video, at first all I wrote was, because I thought the Crystal Guardian was just born like that, and that looks like a Transformer to me, which isn't my aesthetic. Then I remembered that their helmet gets knocked off after the fight, and like, okay, that's a normal pill bug. Sure, you're fine, whatever. I'm not interested, though. Massive Moss Charger. It was simple. This is a fucking bush. However, bush has vines. Vines are bondage. Better than previous picks. Oblobbles. I don't actually know if these guys go before or after MMC, and I don't think I care that much. They're soft, I imagine, not sexy, but possible cuddles could be had. Gorb. Okay, so... I love Gorb as a character and a boss, but I can't say I'm very turned on by getting every part of my body pierced to the rockin' tune of... Galleon. I just don't care? Nothing about the design stands out to me, sorry. Galleon was my full-on true neutral pick. He exists. Marmu. Marmu is adorable in design and voice, though not really sexy. Would cuddle, though. Definitely. Hunter. This guy's a boss? Alright. He's listed as a boss on the wiki, so whatever. I feel like I could think of a way to make this kinky, but I don't feel like it. Brooding Molek. This thing looks so uninviting to me, what with all the spikes and orange globs and just, ew, it looks like a barrel. But it does have an ass, so I guess vor potential? Grey Prince Zote. So there is something about the muscular, broad-shouldered figure that I really like, but the way he moves and how his face looks brings him down for me. Also, the only thing I can picture when the Grey Prince is around is Bretta sitting up on her pillows like a fucking tyrant, and that's too much for me. Zote the Mighty. I actually love Zote as a character, but I distinctly don't feel sexual attraction to him. He does have a cute sprite though, so he gets to be just a bit higher than his hopes and dreams. Hive Knight. Look at this little fucker. He's adorable. He's a bee with a cute voice, and he's very festive, you see. Watcher Knights. That one is a 6. The rest of them are 7s, but this one is dead. So sad. Traitor Lord. Okay, so I really can't decide on this one. The way his sprite moves is just a little off for me, so he looks like a couch potato sometimes. But on the other hand, I like this body type. I like a squishy gut on a tall, spiky bugman, and honestly, he gives off some good monster fucker vibes with how feral he seems compared to his sisters. No Eyes. I think No Eyes suits my horror kink. I love Igor, I love how haunting and creepy yet soft her voice is, and like someone who defends their territory like that, in this nonchalant, almost taunting way, is badass. She's sexy in that way. Great Nail Sage Sly. There's something pretty badass about a cuter version of Mr. Krabs picking up the weapon they put away years ago and reminding the world who the best at their craft is. Dung Defender. Not gonna lie, his voice is nice and he seems nice. He's fun, jolly, friendly, and round. He's like prime dad material. If I don't marry this guy, someone else better. Maybe we can go somewhere where poop is not, though. Soul Warrior. Not much to look at, but the way they fight makes me think they'd fulfill my grab me and slam me against the wall cravings, so sure. Elder Who. Cute design, cool attacks, nice voice. Whatevs. Oro, Mato, and Shio. Look at these boys! They're all trying to go off and live in the furthest corners of Hallownest, but they're dummy thick and the clap of their ass cheeks keeps alerting the night. God Tamer. The little one, I'm guessing that's the tamer, is pretty cute, not gonna lie. I've never fought her because I suck, but she strikes me as a hot-headed, weapon-wielding princess, and that's adorable and hot. Alright, we got some short ones coming. Nosk. Creature fucking. Umu. Tentacles and electric shocks, anyone? Some of these things are just kinks given form. What do you want? Markoth. Looks fluffy and strong. The Radiance. Just put me in her ass. Hornet. Yes, she's cute. Yes, she's badass. I love all her voice lines, especially
Hakana Sagamos.
Tiso. I originally had Tiso under Umu because I kept forgetting he existed in the game, but then I saw this picture and oh my god, please hug me. Soul Master. This man is big, round, and fabulous. I find myself drawn to his voice lines for some reason. He just sounds like he's fucking serious. But on top of that, he's just... I love his animations, his desolate dive makes him look like such a determined threat to be reckoned with, his arena is huge and open, his introduction sets him up like this big bad, and his boss fight is so fucking fun, I just love him. The Collector. Don't give me that look. I could genuinely listen to their voice all damn day. Their design is actually not particularly sexy to me, but at the same time, I just picture them being really flexible and really kinky. Like, they would just be down for anything. They would happily let you do whatever to them. Or they would play hard to get and become the most infuriating partner in history. Get back here! Zero. His voice alone could make me come. I'm not joking. I don't understand why, but there's something about the echoing, drawn-out lines that I was genuinely playing in my head one night because I couldn't think of anything else to get off to. And his design is honestly pretty nice on my eyes, too. Sign me up. Broken Vessel. Honestly, I would probably fuck all of the vessels at once if they wanted. And of course BB was gonna be high on my list. And now my bias is showing. Broken Vessel is my favorite character in the game, and the simple answer is because I love literally everything about them. I love their mechanics, I love their design, I love how they move, I love the concept of infection spilling out of a character that it's controlling, I adore the fuck out of their theme, I love what they represent, I love what defeating them does to the world and what that implies. Like, guys, you don't understand. The first time I saw them, Fluffy was fighting them, and then we thought we had to defeat Lostkin right after. Gotta get that sweet 400 essence, bro. And oh Oh my god, every single time Fluffy stepped back into the arena and that pounding beat started, followed by that haunting, syrupy melody, I lost focus on my life. It felt so good just to hear it. Hollow Knight / Pure Vessel. It was a mistake to try and cover this boss before I actually saw them fight, because my god, I love them so much. They're tall, fast, determined, and powerful. I love watching them. I love how they move. Oh my god, put it in my ass! Troop Master Grimm. Do I need to explain this one? There's a reason I was so excited to unlock his boss fight, and it's the same reason I laughed my ass off when I met him. Because I expected him to pin me down and make me call him daddy, and instead he said, You go beat up my kids, will you? No. And finally, the Mantis Lords. Fuck yes! I would let these ladies step on me any day of the week. All 3 of them. I just want them to crack their knuckles as they scold me for my disrespect and then put me in 3 different kinds of chokeholds. Just punish me. Make me their bitch. Oh. And there you have it. Did I just unironically rank a bunch of pixelated bugs by order of sexiness? Yes, I did. I'm not sorry. This is the first video script I've written in a goddamn year that was actually fun, and I intend to make more fun content and stop panicking about the end of the world. Yeah! Now, I'm aware this kind of list is 100% subjective, and I really don't want all the comments to be, Ew, you actually like vor? Yes, I do, you idiot crab. You should also be aware that basically none of my sexual preferences are set in stone. I repositioned several characters on this list multiple times during the editing process because I found more fan art or more stories to give me a more rounded idea of what I liked about some of them, and I guarantee this list will be somewhat outdated by next week. Regardless though, I had fun. So if you have a different top 5 or lowest 5 or whatever, feel free to post them in the comments. Have a good day, and try to take care of yourselves, okay? Fuck me.